I have a dictionary at home that my great aunt gave me, which is the Grove Dictionary from 1906, and I looked up Mahler, and it says, yeah, you know, he's a conductor, and he wrote some symphonies, but they're not really very important or very interesting, you know. And now he's probably played more than anybody else. I mean, it's, you know, so. He said, what did he say famously? My time will come. Well, boy, has it come. And yeah, to play Mahler with an orchestra that has such an important relationship with him, that's something very special. It's nice. I've been very lucky that I played Mahler with. This is now the third time I played Mahler with an orchestra that has. Or the third orchestra that I played Mahler with has a direct connection to him in Amsterdam and also in Vienna, of course the two orchestras that work with him, as well as New York. And it's kind of exciting and beautiful to see that all these orchestras with their very important traditions playing music, they still have slightly different ways of approaching it. He was, of course, famously volatile in terms of what he wanted out of things. There are the stories of him screaming at musicians for doing something, and they said, but Mahler, you asked me to do exactly that thing. Yes, they said, yes, but today I want something else. You know, I mean, and then we were talking in the rehearsal today because with the Fourth Symphony, there are these two very distinct traditions about tempo question in the first movement, and there's the things that Bruno Walter did and the things that Klemperer did, and of course they were both protégés of Mahler, both had direct contact with him and how he thought of the piece, but they had completely different ideas and used to argue about it till the end of their lives. So it's always a privilege to be allowed to somehow partake in one of these great historical traditions like the Philharmonic has with Mahler, but it's also fascinating because you see that even with direct lineage, there can be so many different perspectives.